Is up, everybody? This is your man James Prince here, and I am coming to you with my first video of my video series in regard to suicide prevention and suicide awareness. I'm starting a movement. This is Project Stop Self-Hate. This is Operation Stop Self-Hate. All in all, stop self-hate. Okay? The reason why I decided to do this video series is because I myself have dealt with suicidal thoughts and tendencies and even an attempt of suicide before. And thank God that that attempt failed, or I would not be sharing this video with you guys. First things first, this first episode I just want to touch on prevention and awareness. Let's touch on awareness first. How do you know if you are suicidal? If you have ever thought about what would life be like without you here, if you have ever thought about killing yourself, if you have ever thought or had the feeling you have nothing else to live for, those are suicidal thoughts. Suicidal tendencies are overdosing on medication, drinking yourself into a stupor constantly. Those type of people are suicidal. People who honestly just don't care about life. If you don't care about life, you are suicidal. Accept it and get help. Please call somebody. Tell a friend. You are not in this fight alone. This is not your fight alone. Secondly, how to spot a suicidal person. Sudden changes in behavior. Let's say you got this happy-go-lucky person and they want to go out and do all of this stuff, and all of a sudden they just become a downer. They just become so depressed, like for no reason at all. It's different when you lose a job, a family member dies, a family pet dies. We understand that. But for one person to be in a downer for so long, that causes them to be depressed. Depression leads to suicide. In the year 2017, 47,173 people in the United States alone decided to end their life. Why? No one knows. Nobody knows. Another thing, suicide does not get rid of the pain you're feeling. It just takes that pain and puts it on those around you. Think about that for a minute. It takes the pain that you were dealing with and it puts it on those that are close to you. Your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your grandparents, aunts, uncles, aunts, best friend, your spouse. The cycle never stops as far as pain. That pain will never ever go away. Talk to somebody. Seek help. As friends and relatives, ask, how are you doing? How is your day going? Are you okay? Is there anything you need? Do you need someone to talk to? One of my buddies, I gotta give him credit. Derek Hodges, thank you, brother. I appreciate this from the bottom of my heart. About 3 years ago, me and my wife, we got into a really big argument. I completely forgot what it was about. And my wife at that moment in time, she was like scared of me because of the person that I was becoming. I was angry. I was always yelling, shouting, and things like that. We got into an argument, and I didn't cuss her out, but I cussed at her. And she feared for her life. And she told me she was going to leave. You know, she was ready to leave. And at that moment, I'm like, well, if she leaves, what else do I got? I don't have anything. So one day I was in church, and my buddy Derek walked up to me. And, you know, we like, yo, what up, bro? What up? He gives me a hug, and he knew out the gate something wasn't right. And he looked me in the eye and said, hey, you good? And me being the prideful person I used to be, yeah, man, I'm good. He was like, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Are you good? I said, yeah, man, I'm good. I'm good. He was like, okay. I'ma trust you on that. I said, okay. And after that, I went to the bathroom and broke down and cried because that was my moment to tell what was going on. That was my moment to tell somebody what was going on with me. And that evening, I reached out to him like, yo, I'm not good. This is what's going on. We talked for about a week and a half, 2 weeks after that. Like, almost on a daily basis. You know, it's important to, give me a second. I'm in the car and my phone about to die. I gotta plug it up. Whoops. And, for that week and a half to 2 weeks after I talked to him, like, it was like one of the best things that ever happened to me. You know, just the thought of him knowing something wasn't right. He knew something wasn't right, and he asked me about it. And then when I told him I'm good, he called me out on saying I'm good when I wasn't. You know, so again, Derek Hodges, thank you, brother. I really and truly appreciate that. Seek help. Again, seek help. Help is there. Help is everywhere. I'm really and truly tired of hearing stories about kids and teenagers that are being bullied and not being accepted for who they are and what they want to be and what they've become. One of the saddest stories I've seen was, I don't remember if it was last year, year before last. It was year before last. It was a 10-year-old kid who opened up and said that he was gay. And he was bullied because he opened up. And he took his own life. All because he opened up to everybody. He thought he was in a safe place and felt that it was okay to let the world know, hey, I'm 10 years old and I'm gay. He opened up, he got bullied, and he took his own life. I mean, what is the world coming to? Accept people for who they are. But that's a whole nother subject. Again, just ask people, seek help. You know, ask them, are they okay? How are they doing? Another key thing of a suicidal person is they want to be alone all the time. All the time, they want to be alone. Do not let a person who wants to be alone all the time be alone all the time. I'm not saying force yourself upon them, but do not leave that person alone all the time, because there is an underlying problem that they are dealing with that they need help with. They need the help. Give them the help. If you can't reach them, contact someone who is close to them to reach them. They need help. Any person that is ready to give away all of their possessions, things that they value the most, if they start to get rid of all of that stuff, something is wrong. It'd be different if a person decides, I'm selling the house, I'm moving to such and such, and I don't want to take any of this stuff with me. That's different. But if you got a person who grandmother got a necklace from their great grandmother, that was handcrafted by their great great grandmother, and they just decided, oh, I'm going to give this necklace away, something's not right. Something is not right with that. Family heirlooms are family heirlooms, and they just decide to start giving this stuff away. Something's not right. Call them out on it. Don't be aggressive, but call them out on it. Hey, what's going on? This ain't like you. Like, talk to me. I'm here. Be in somebody's ear all the time. Even if you got to call somebody, text somebody once a week, let them know you're there. Hey, what's going on? Haven't heard from you in a while. Just checking in, seeing how you doing. Oh, I'm doing okay. You sure? We used to kick it, and I ain't heard from you in a while. What's going on? Oh, man, I've been busy with school, and oh, okay, I understand. Well, yo, let's get up one day. We can go shoot some pool, chop it up, yada, yada, yada. Leave yourself open for invitation to hang out with people. Don't just be so headstrong on work and family that you completely neglect the fact that you got a life. And sometimes reaching out to people is one of the best ways to prevent suicide. I was watching this documentary. Fathers. Tell your kids that you love them and that you are proud of them. This is important. I never realized how important this is until I became an adult, until I realized what happened on this documentary I seen. I was watching this documentary. This kid was born to two parents. They were 15 and 16 at the time. They dropped out of school to work to take care of this child. They didn't abandon him. The father knew one thing and one thing only, and that was he had to work to take care of his family. So the father, dropped out of high school, started working, and became a manager within his company, became very successful. And he never told his son he loved him. He never told his son that he was proud of him. You leaving? Huh? Yes. I'll be in there in a minute. All right. And on his 18th birthday, he was about to graduate high school. He never told his son he loved him, never told his son he was proud of him. 18th birthday, he was about to graduate high school. And his father almost missed his graduation because he had to work. So, his father showed up to the graduation just in time to see his son walk across the stage. His son walked across the stage. They said his name. The father stood up proud, cheering, woohoo, clap for his son. Things that a father should do. And at the end of the graduation, the mom and father walked up to the young man. Mom walked up, gave him a big old hug, gave him a kiss. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Yada, yada, yada. You made it. You did it. Yada, yada, yada. Everybody's all emotional. His father stuck his hand out, shook his son's hand. He said, boy, I want you to know I'm very proud of you. I am very proud of you. His son then proceeded to go in his pocket, pull out a handgun, and said, looked his father in the eye and said, I guess I won't be needing this anymore. This young man was going to kill himself because his father never told him he was proud of him and that he loved him. Fathers, tell your kids you're proud of them. Tell your kids that you love them. They need that, especially from their father. They get the love from and the nurturing from their mother. They get the correctness and the pride from their father. They get the, what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily the okay, but they need their fathers to be there. Whether you're in the house, whether you're outside of the house, you still have to be there for your children. Again, this is just episode 1. There is so much I want to talk about. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to inbox me. Hit me up on Instagram at Neil_Cornelius. Facebook, James Pitmaster Prince. I forgot what my YouTube thing is. I think it's 19J Prince 83. Wherever you see this, feel free to hit me up, message me, comment, question, concerns, anything, things that you want me to talk about, whatever. Just feel free to hit me up. I want to get this message out to everybody in the world that suicide is real. Suicide can be prevented, and with the power of numbers and the power of voice, it will be prevented. This is James Prince with Project Stop Self Hate. I love you all, and I hope to hear from you, and I wish you all the best. Tune in next week with episode 2. I don't know exactly what that topic is going to be, but it's going to be impactful and it's going to be powerful. All right? Much love. Peace.